Chapter 7 Urea Atelier. Ezra leads the way, carrying the fedora mobster on her shoulder. She seems excited to visit the esteemed workshop she's never gotten to enter before. The mobster with a smashed face tries to negotiate with us.
Hey, don't take me to Urea, please. She's gonna use me as her test subject, I'm sure of it.
Should we really care for the well-being of a crook who tried to kill us?
Yeah, just kill me now. I'd rather die here than be brought to that sick bastard.
All the more reason to take you to her, then, I answered, smoking from my pipe.
Whoa! I used to just take a peek at this place when I walked by, and now we finally get to see what's inside.
Is this the place? Seems pretty small for a renowned workshop. A square building about 3 meters tall stood by itself at the center of the street. The small letters written on the workshop's door read Urea Atelier. Under that was a kind of instruction that read, "Please knock, only if you are part of our membership."
I read in a catalog that Urea Atelier is run by one person. I think that's why it's so small.
I assume it only produces goods in small quantities, then?
That's not the case, actually. I heard the workshop values both quality and quantity.
That's rather suspicious. But before that, how do we get in here now? I could have Ezra break through a door of this size, but as with most things in the city, you should never judge something by looks alone. The door could very well be armed with some foolhardy security device that melts whoever touches it without authorization. Hey, Fedora, how do I get into this workshop?
You gotta have the membership.
Well, do you have it?
Our syndicate took on the job so we could get it.
How did you meet Urea, then?
Detective! Actually, Urea Atelier chooses its own clients. The workshop sends membership invitations to potential patrons, but we haven't gotten anything yet.
What kind of stupid criteria makes this fedora-wearing moron eligible and not us?
You tell me.
Fedora, go open that door.
What? No way. Who knows what kind of security system it might have?
How about this, then? If you do as I say, I won't hand you over to Urea.
You promise?
Sure. Fedora walks over to the door. They broke into a cold sweat, hesitating to touch the door, before finally reaching out to the door handle. Nothing happens yet. They turn the handle and slowly pull it. Creak. The door opens, revealing a staircase leading underground. It seems to go pretty deep down. I knew the workshop couldn't be this small.
Wow, Detective! I guess the real workshop is down there.
Am I free now?
Take the lead.
Damn it!
We walked downstairs. Tremors can be felt coming from below. My instincts tell me that this is no ordinary quiver. Something is approaching us, quickly.
Detective, what's that?
Actually, what is that? A boar? A bear? A giant creature is running toward us.
It's a teddy bear! So cute!
Ezra gleefully spoke with a twinkle in her eyes. What it's about to do to us doesn't seem very cute. A giant teddy bear charged at us on all fours. Is that a part of this workshop's security system? Curious. Or perhaps it's... Ezra, stop that thing!
Yes!
The teddy bear swung its paw at the fedora mobster in front of us, removing the upper half of their body in one clean swipe.
Spicy fist mode!
Ezra equipped Namir workshop gauntlets on both her hands. Thoom! The impact of Ezra clashing with the teddy bear sent a shockwave through the basement. Ezra's body is augmented through an expensive and unusual procedure. I must say, that teddy bear is impressive in its own right for enduring her sheer strength. With a shout, Ezra pushed the bear away and activated her gauntlets. G-Corp's singularity is applied to Namir Workshop's gauntlets. The weight of the spear embedded in the center of the gauntlets can be freely controlled. Ezra raised the weight of her gauntlets and punched the rushing teddy bear in the head. Boom! With a loud noise, cotton stuffing burst into the air. Ezra's fist ripped a large hole in the teddy bear's head. She continued to pummel the bear with both her hands, punching even more holes in the teddy bear's body. Cotton stuffing exits the bear and fills the air with each hit until the bear was torn beyond recognition.
Haha, I did a good job, right?
Ezra spoke triumphantly. You did indeed. The fact that the teddy bear had nothing but cotton inside of it still bothered me. Going further down, we arrived at a large corridor, and what awaited there caught us by surprise. This place is a real piece of work. No wonder we couldn't be invited to that membership.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting this much.
This whole workshop is a distortion. Teddy bears of various sizes are moving diligently. This place is like an automated factory. Whoever is running this factory should be avoiding us if they know anything about the work we do. They're using the distortion to operate their workshop, so obviously they wouldn't want it solved.
They're still cute, though.
Huh. For you, maybe. At least you have the strength to fend off those teddy bears if they try to kill you. Walking past the industriously working teddy bears, we reach the end of the corridor. A big workbench is placed there. Other than its enormous size and the use of too many vibrant colors, it appears to be a regular workbench, and someone is standing before it, as if she were waiting for us the whole time.
Oh my gosh! Urea!
Ezra hopped up and down in excitement. She then took something out of her bag and approached Urea with a loping stride. What is she trying to do?
Autograph this book here, please!
Ezra pleaded, bowing her head.
I've been collecting autographs of workshop meisters in this book, you see.
Urea approached me, paying absolutely no attention to Ezra.
You must be Moses. I was eagerly waiting for you. And your pipe, too.
Urea spoke in a youthful voice, a clear and bright voice. The gleam in her eyes was different from Ezra's.
There's plenty of workshop equipment that can change form, but that pipe of yours is fundamentally different. I'm sure you're aware of it. It even modifies one's physical makeup without any surgeries or procedures. When did you get that pipe? How did you learn to use it? I've been looking for such an object for so long. I know, right? Detective Smoking Pipe is so mysterious, right?
Ezra chimed in, quickly shoving her booklet back into the bag with her face turning red.
How distracting.
I never quite expected the talented Meister to be such an arrogant chatterbox. She's not the kind of person I want to be entangled with.
You know the Red Mist, the legendary fixer?
Yeah, I met her a couple of times.
The Red Mist's fabled tales of heroics weren't born out of nothing. The weapons she used to brandish and the clothing she used to wear were actually the same sort of equipment as the smoking pipe you're using.
Urea paused for a moment.
I'm sure you can feel it too. maybe vaguely. That smoking pipe resonates with your emotions.
She's right. This pipe is nowhere as simple as the likes of a mechanical arm that moves according to command. It resonates with my feelings. It's as if the pipe is part of me.
I've been running this workshop not just to earn cash, but to gather information from the area around me. All the places I've been to before were busts. But look at this. Psst.
A video starts playing from the screen behind Urea. It's footage of us fighting syndicate gangs in the empty lot earlier today. Astonished, Ezra covered her mouth with her hands. Recorded footage. You had the audacity to break the taboo of District 14? Are young people these days all bold and brash like you? Urea went on, without a care for our reactions.
Behold, your graceful maneuvers and this elegant smoke. I am about to fall in love. My expectations were right. Moses, you're the one I've been looking for.
Scratch that and just tell me, do you know how my pipe works or not?
No, I don't. Not yet, anyways. Though I can try to study it now. Perhaps I could even improve it into something greater if we work together, of course.
She is a nuisance for sure. But I need to learn more. I must know more about this power given to me. So, how are you going to try studying it?
By looking into your mind. I'll need to know you. It takes time to get to know each other. How's this sound, Moses? Are you prepared to show me your heart? Detective, do you really trust her? I mean, she sounds so suspicious.
Ezra yelled in panic.
Moses, you're going to trust me no matter what. I know you can see it.
Right. What can I do for you, then? I answered softly.
Detective!
Ezra was desperate to make me reconsider. Urea slowly walked towards me and whispered into my ears.
I'll be your assistant. I want to watch you from up close. I'll make gear and equipment just for you. I want to be of help to you, all so you can open up your heart to me.
Urea smiled. I put my hand on my forehead for a moment. This reminds me of some unpleasant memories of the past. I remember meeting someone just like her. I had no other option then, and I have no other option now. The lifeline that descends upon me when there's no way out. The rope I must hold on to. These are the only kinds of opportunities that ever come to me. Ezra, we're going back to the office.
Yes, Chief.
With Urea. Empty a storage room for her.
What?
Urea followed right behind me, while it took Ezra a moment to get moving. The storage room in our office was remodeled into Urea's personal space. She promised to make equipment for us under one condition, that we take her with us whenever we set off to solve cases.
Detective, it's so weird. Why aren't you solving her distortion? She broke the taboo of the district, too.
Ezra complained as she stuffed Hom Hom Pompon's mayonnaise-flavored sandwich in her mouth. I'm simply making use of Urea's strengths, and I have you to count on, so don't worry. I soothed Ezra. I imagine she's going to be sulky for a while. I, Moses, have no trust in other human beings. I do not trust the words of Urea, a stranger. I simply trust my eyes. She is not distorted. I do not see any distortion from Urea. Chapter 8 Taeyang Produce Company. 3 people sat around the dining table for 2. It's early in the morning, and Ezra is already glaring at Uria. She must be irked by this little intruder that popped into our ordinary life.
It's curious how you can stare at me for 30 minutes straight, all the while having breakfast. Wouldn't you agree, Detective?
Uria spoke with a smile.
You small little thing! Detective Moses, it looks like Ezra is mocking us for our height. That's not...
Noises. My head is ringing. The rice is well cooked, and yet I'm losing my appetite thanks to the noisy ruckus those 2 are causing. This has been going on for a week. I'd hate to have to deal with this every morning for the rest of my life. Quiet!
Ow!
They yelped as I kicked them in the shin. Could you 2 keep it down while we're eating at the very least? Ezra and Uria nodded. My appetite is finally restored in the fresh serenity. I place a quail egg boiled in soy sauce on warm rice and eat it. The food we bought from Rand's side dish stall, a grocery store that recently opened up near our office, turned out to taste good. I should visit them more often. After finishing the meal, I headed out to the terrace to smoke, as per my daily routine. Ezra, do the dishes.
Yes, Chief!
Listening to the sound of Ezra washing the dishes, I puff out tobacco smoke and look below. Distorted creatures are heading to distorted workplaces, as usual. This scenery of the street will forever be the same. Uria, is the gear all finished?
Sure thing. 11 pieces in total, right, Detective Moses?
11 pieces of equipment in just 1 week. That's quite impressive. Besides, the gear was commissioned by Ezra, not me. Likely, she must have asked for complex and elaborate gadgets to spite her. Their quality is yet to be demonstrated, but the production speed is certainly on the level of a Meister. Ezra, is that the correct amount? Ezra stops cleaning the dishes for a moment and nods while staring at the plate she's holding. It seems like the 2 won't even properly talk to each other anytime soon. If you keep refusing to cooperate with each other, I'm cutting your salaries, you 2.
I don't mind that, though. I'm not working here for money, after all.
Uria responds nonchalantly.
I don't mind that either, Detective. You don't have to pay me at all this month.
I can't believe Ezra would go so far as to say that. These 2 make such a childish pair. I place my hand on my forehead. I don't care what the hell you do with each other, so just don't let your little feud disturb our work.
Yes, got it.
We haven't had any noteworthy requests since we took in Uria. They were all trivial matters where I didn't have to use my pipe, and most of them weren't even cases of the distortion at all. I expected Uria to be disappointed by this uneventfulness, but she hardly seems bothered. I went downstairs with my pipe still in my mouth and rummaged through the request box. An envelope happens to be waiting for me. I tore it open and read the paper inside. This case smells like a big one. The 3 of us walk the street together.
Do you get requests from companies too?
Uria asks. Companies in the backstreets are our most frequent clients, in fact. They love to simply pass the burden of dealing with troublesome incidents onto the offices that specialized in solving them. I answered, holding my pipe between my teeth. Ezra is following us a few steps behind in silence. I suppose I should try to humor her today. We arrived at the company building. It's a rather large enterprise that occupies the entirety of a 10-story building. Perhaps it's a subcontractor of a wing. Ezra and I presented our fixer IDs, as well as the letter of request to the lobby, while Urea showed her workshop union certificate. We received a visitor's pass each and wore them around our necks. The security guard waiting at the elevator confirmed the passes and asked for our destination. Floor 8. Giving a brief answer, we took the elevator up to the floor written in the letter of request. When the elevator doors opened on the 8th floor, someone greeted us.
Ah, hello, dear fixers. I've been waiting for you. Here's my business card.
The card introduced them as Kang Jin Sil, section manager of Taeyong Produce Co.
I've requested 3 offices about this matter so far, but none of them could resolve it. If this problem isn't fixed in time, I'm gonna get fired, and all my subordinates will get sacked too.
You don't have to worry anymore. Detective Moses over here will elegantly take care of the case for you.
Urea intervened, while Ezra remained quiet. Greetings. I'm Moses from Moses's office, handling mysteries and unsolved cases. May I ask who recommended our office to you?
The Ame office recommended you to us. They said Moses' office should be the perfect fit for this kind of case.
Ame office. That must be where Kaoru is. The kid likes to complain, but they subtly care for us quite a bit. Let's get right to the point. Where are the people suffering from the symptoms you described in the letter of request?
Those employees are actually in the sleeping chamber on the 4th basement floor, not up here.
A sleeping chamber? What is a sleeping chamber doing in a company?
Urea asked curiously.
That means this is a corrupt company that forces its employees to work overtime so often they don't get any time to go back home for sleep.
Ezra replied in a plain tone.
Oh my.
Ha 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 ha! Well, it's not just us, you see. Most firms do the same these days.
Manager Kang appeared rather perplexed by what Ezra said. Please, lead the way then.
Of course. This way, please.
We got back in the elevator. Manager Kang tagged their security keycard on the elevator's control panel, revealing a set of buttons that led to basement floors. This company building goes as deep as 15 floors underground. One could very well run into some hidden ruins at this depth.
What kind of produce company goes so deep underground?
Ezra asked.
Haha, I'm afraid I can't answer that in much detail. You can just think of the underground space as our warehouse.
Manager Kang answered as they pressed the button to the 4th basement floor. With a jingle, the elevator arrived at its destination. We were met with complete darkness when we stepped out.
Oh my, why is it so dark in here? Because it's where people sleep, duh!
Ezra answered Urea's question again. Manager Kang groped along the wall looking for a light switch, and soon enough, orange light bulbs on the ceiling lit up, one row at a time. Flick, flick, flick. More people could be seen with each set of light bulbs lit. Numerous people were lying on the floor, arranged in an orderly manner.
As you can see here, these employees won't wake up at all.
Not waking from their dreams, huh?
What kind of dreams could they be having to make faces like this?
Ezra said, tilting her head to the side.
They seem to have escaped into their dreams. We should have a look at the recent work records.
Uriah spoke with a smile. Yeah, I thought so too, I said in agreement. Ezra groaned. Oh dear. And I was trying to appease Ezra for a while now.
That's not all, actually.
All of the people lying on the floor opened their eyes and began chanting unintelligible words in unison. The wide underground floor was soon filled with the voices of the many.
Yeah!
Ezra freaked out.
I think there was some sort of hidden message in what they just uttered.
Uriah spoke with her eyes closed, focusing on the sound. The voices once again echoed throughout the floor. Manager, we'd like to check their work records for the past month. I turned around as I spoke to Manager Kang, who I expected to be right behind us. Kang Jin-sil was instead inside the elevator. Ka-chink. A steel gate then blocked entry to the elevator.
My apologies, fixers. I'm sure you people are capable enough to handle this, right?
The elevator doors began sliding. Tell me, what happened to Kaoru from Ame office?
You'll be able to find out soon enough. I hope you can survive this hell.
The elevator doors were closed completely. They got us good. The light bulbs on the ceiling flicker. Every time the light bulbs flickered, hundreds of eyes, still lying on the floor, could be seen gazing at us. Zzz, blink. Zzz, blink. Zzz, blink. Zzz, blink. Blink.